Today we're going to provide you recommendations of the best footwear to wear if you're experiencing a plantar plate tear. Hi, I'm James from flawlessphysio.co.uk and jamesmccormack.com. I'm a knee, foot and ankle specialist, and today I'm going to talk you through the best shoes for plantar plate tear relief, and after that I'll provide you some top tips on relieving your pain from a plantar plate tear. So the first shoe that we'd recommend is the Asics GliderideMax. The reasons that we'd recommend this is that it's got a 5mm heel drop, so the difference from the back of the shoe to the front of the shoe in height. This is really important because if it's quite high, it places extra pressure on the forefoot, which you'd experience if you wore high heels. So having a lower heel drop creates a more even distribution of force across the shoe. As you can see, it's got a rocker sole, so from the midsole forward it curves upward. This helps with the propulsion and pushing forward of your foot without extending the toes of the forefoot, helping to offload the plantar plate and not put them under too much stress as you move. Finally, it's got a super stiff forefoot, so when you apply pressure onto the forefoot, it doesn't extend excessively on the toes and it takes the pressure and stress off that plantar plate. Next up, we'd recommend the Hoka Carbon X3. So in a similar manner to the Asics GliderideMax, it's got a 4mm heel drop from the back to the front, so it creates an even distribution of force across the foot. It's also got a forefoot rocker moving from the midfoot to the forefoot, helping with the push-off phase of gait. One of the key differences between this shoe and the Asics GliderideMax is it's got a carbon plate in between the cushioning. This makes it more rigid than the Asics GliderideMax, and therefore it's really difficult to put bend through the front of the forefoot. So it's more helpful if you want to run or do impact sports, as it can provide more resistance to extension as you put pressure through the forefoot. It's also a slightly lighter shoe than the Asics GliderideMax, so definitely one that we'd recommend more for running and impact activity, whereas the GlideRide you can use for both, but it gives a little bit less protection but maybe a bit more comfortable on day-to-day wear because it provides that extra bit of cushioning. So some of the things to keep in mind with plantar plate tears: the earlier you can identify it, the better. Taping really helps with taking the pressure off the ligament and helping to protect the joint. Strengthening the foot can also help protect the ligament, and we'll provide some links to exercises in the description below. Alongside the links to those videos are links to the two shoes that we've recommended in the video. If you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you've got any questions for me, please leave them in the comment box below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can.